split in stool between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Right to the air is Jackson.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we're talking about with one of the GMs in the league.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Patrick Ricard
taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
The score, Ravens 7, Colts 9. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the 10.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Well, Charles, you look at this offense. They're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you've got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 22 yards.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Ravens 7, Colts 0.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And the slot man goes in motion left. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again is Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. McCaffrey, touchdown, Baltimore. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. To the right side, this is Taylor. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try and throw for it here. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's going to pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it. And I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now Jackson going to take off with it. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
At the 8-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And Jackson throwing once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, if you throw the pick, not good at all.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 39. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll drop to throw.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Complete to Michael Pittman. A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Back to Taylor on 1st down. Jalen Armour Davis, the one to get the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
The Jackson going to run again. They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a regular first down.
Jackson on first down.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now first and goal.
Jackson going to run.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw.
That's good for a Colts.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw again. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 18-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again, it'll be Taylor. 42 yards on the ground for him so far. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And this time he is in. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just...
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 44 yards. And the Ravens are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On a return from his end zone, Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Campbell.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding the like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, I look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone stallion with the lip. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.